Welcome to one of the shakiest vlogs you will probably ever see. Hello. Never mind. I was about to say, if you're new here, I'm Devin, but everyone's new here because I'm new here. I just started this channel. But hello, I'm Devin, and this will be my first official video, and it will be a vlog, a bed vlog to be exact, because I'm on bed rest. I had a lumbar puncture a couple days ago for one of my multiple conditions called idiopathic intracranial hypertension. I will probably make a video about that at some point, but because of that, I can't really do much. So I can't really, get up, set up a tripod, set up a camera, turn the lights on, sit up for very long, film, edit said video that I shall film for probably like half an hour. So I figured I would just vlog on my phone and that would be my video. I'm really hoping I'm in focus right now and that my hand isn't shaking too much. My phone's really heavy for my very hypermobile joints, another condition. But a camera would be even heavier, so I'm using my phone for this. But yeah, so welcome to my video. I was gonna film a day in my life video, potentially, but then I realized that it is 2 in the afternoon right now. I've been up since 10, and all I've done today is sit in my bed, go check on my fish in the living room, and sit in my bed some more. So, not a very interesting day in my life video, and the day is half over. Being on bed rest and filming a day in my life would probably not be the best idea because this is pretty much all I'm doing today. So I figured I would just film something like chill and a talking, updatey type video, because why not? Over on my Instagram, which I shall leave in the description box, plug, I talk about my life a lot. My life with disability, my life with chronic illness, disability, whatever, mental health stuff a little bit. I talk about LGBT stuff. I'm queer and non-binary / genderqueer, and I use they, them, by the way. Just a bunch of stuff. I talk about just general life stuff that you talk about on Instagram. So I want to do a little bit of that on YouTube too. So I figured I could dive into that today, give y'all an update of what's been happening in my life. Mostly probably health update stuff. Not really an update for you, because if this is the first thing you're seeing of me, this is my first actual video, which means this is the only health thing you'll ever see of me on here to start off with. But anyway, here's my health stuff. So I'm on bed rest. Lumbar puncture, really weird. It's such a strange thing. I'll start with that because that's the most relevant. I have this illness called intracranial hypertension, idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Idiopathic meaning they don't know why the heck it is there. But what they had to do is check how pressurized the fluid in my spinal canal and around my brain is, because I have extremely debilitating migraines, among other symptoms. If you've ever had a migraine, I'm so sorry. You know how awful they are. I have migraines every single day. Some of them last for hours, days, weeks. I had one last for months. It was not fun. So they did that. It was a weird experience. There was a needle in my back. I didn't see the needle, thank God. I am afraid of them, which sucks because I have to have so many in my body because I have multiple chronic illnesses, so I'm always at the doctor. So that was weird, and so now I have to stay in bed, which is fun. What else has been happening recently? Pride's next week. Totally not health related, literally at all, but it popped into my head because there are pride flags directly in front of me. I would turn it around, but I'm barely holding my phone right now, so I don't really want to. But believe me, there are 2 pride flags in my room. Me and my fiance are both queer, so multiple gay things in our room. Pride's next week. That'll be fun. It'll be stressful because you may or may not be able to see it. I don't know if you can. I have a walker in the background. One of my multiple mobility aids, I use a walker, a cane. I have another cane that I don't use as often, and a wheelchair when I need to. And I'll be bringing the walker to Pride with me for the first time. I was gonna bring my wheelchair, but Pride in my city, Richmond, Virginia, isn't super accessible, so I figured a walker would be way easier to bring with me than a wheelchair would to roll on grass. So that'll be a little stressful. Not quite looking forward to an accessibility, but definitely it'll be a little easier than if I had to be in my wheelchair, if I couldn't walk that day. So I'm hoping my legs decide to work. Sometimes they don't work. I'm probably going to make a video on accessibility at Pride. If I can, I might film some stuff there. If I don't end up filming some stuff there, I'll probably still make a video about it. I'll just talk about it. But it'd be better if I could film. What else is happening? There's not a lot happening in my life right now besides health stuff, which I don't necessarily want to get into entirely in this video, but I can. What to do. Something that happened. Started on a new medication. It's called Diamox. It is for my brain thing. Hasn't really been doing anything yet. However, I started it like 2 days ago, so why would it do anything now? Except for make me pee constantly. Literally constantly. I'm never not peeing. I despise it. But also, another weird thing, it makes carbonated drinks taste bad, which I didn't know medications could do until my neurologist told me, hi, it'll make soda taste awful. You probably won't want to drink it. And he was not wrong. It tastes gross. Also, it makes you tingle. Like, my whole body feels like it's tingling, and it's weird, and it feels like electricity. It better be doing something to my brain fluid, because if it's not, then I just constantly feel electrified and hate drinking soda, and those things aren't the best. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll probably end up filming other stuff throughout the day. But yeah, I don't know. See you later. Hi, I'm laying down now because my head started to hurt and it's a little later. But I just realized that I never actually explained what a lumbar puncture is. I just said there was a needle. But basically, a lumbar puncture is, from what I understood, is that it's sometimes a diagnostic tool. Sometimes, for me, it was a diagnostic tool and to measure the amount of pressure that's in my spinal canal and around my brain. Basically, there's fluid in your spinal canal and around your brain. It's kind of like a cushion called cerebrospinal fluid. It keeps your brain from hitting your skull, I assume. And basically, if it's too pressurized, which it is in my condition, it causes really bad migraines. It can cause vision loss. I've had a little bit of vision loss. Luckily, only a little bit, and it pushes against the optic nerve for me. So what they had to do is they get this hollow needle and they stick it between 2 of your vertebrae. I think it's like L2 and L3 or something, so it's in like the bottom-ish of your spine. And they stick it through your vertebrae, stick it all the way through to your spinal canal, puncture through your spinal canal. There's like a sac that starts with a T. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure I'll put it in somewhere. to, for me, one, measure the opening pressure, so the pressure as soon as they get to the sac, ew, the sac, and two, drain some of the fluid out to collect for testing, but also relieve some of the pressure around my brain. And then at the end of the lumbar puncture, they had to measure my closing pressure. It was really scary, but it didn't hurt, which was nice. For some people, it does hurt. They numb you with like lidocaine, but for some people, it still hurts because there's nerves in your back, and sometimes, one, they can't numb super far in, because if they numb too far in, you won't be able to move your legs, because they'll numb your legs. But also, I think it's just dangerous. But there's nerves down there that they could potentially hit, especially if it's not an x-ray guided lumbar puncture. Mine was x-ray guided, which it kind of gave me peace of mind, but some aren't. Like, some people you can do it in an office and it's fine. But basically, it can hurt because you can hit a nerve and then it'll hurt down your legs. And some people, for them, the lumbar puncture is extremely painful. For me, luckily, I didn't feel anything, really. I just felt a lot of pressure, and it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't painful. But for some people, it is, and that sucks. It's painful now. Like, my back hurts a lot, and I have to lay down a lot. It makes my head hurt because I think I might have a low-pressure headache or something. I hope I don't. I hope I just have a normal migraine, because if it's a low-pressure headache, then I have to go get a blood patch, it means that the hole that they made with the needle is still kind of open and it's like leaking out. It sounds really scary, the way I described it just now. And it is really scary, but I don't think that's what's happening. We'll see. I'll watch it. But basically, yeah, so that's what a lumbar puncture is. I just realized I didn't explain, and nobody really knows what that is, I don't think. Or at least I didn't know what it was entirely. Like, I generally knew what it was, like you put a needle in your back, but I didn't know like why. So I just thought I'd explain that. So yeah. Hello! I have changed location. I am in my living room now and in a completely different outfit. But I was just thinking while I was watching YouTube, I'm catching up on Jessica Kalgren-Fozard videos because I've gotten a little behind. She's great. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. And I was sitting here and I was thinking it would be kind of interesting if I made a video about what influence. Hi. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my phone dying. Sorry, brain fog and fatigue are hitting me pretty bad right now. I was wondering if it would be at all interesting if I made a video about all of the influencers slash YouTubers slash whatever that I follow or watch in the communities that I'm part of, because I'm part of a few. The queer community, the Black community, the disability community, and probably ones I'm forgetting right now because of brain fog. So I watch a lot of people and I follow a lot of people who are part of those communities and very representative of them. So I was wondering if that'd be something that anybody would be interested in seeing, just like videos that are essentially like lists of those people, how long I've been following them, what they do, what their content centers around, and just what their whole deal is. I saw Ricky Pointer recently make videos listing a bunch of deaf YouTubers. Ooh, almost dropped my phone. Listing a bunch of deaf YouTubers and some deaf like Facebook influencers that she knows of, and other people know of too. I think they suggested some of them to her, and so I figured that would be kind of interesting to do, make separate videos for the separate communities. I don't know, just yeah, let me know if that sounds like something you'd be interested in watching. Maybe suggest a few if you want, that fit into those categories, and just let me know in the comments. And if that is something that people would want to see, I'll get on that, because I have a ton of people that I watch or am subscribed to, follow on like Instagram, because I like to stay updated, I like to support people, so just let me know. So, all I've pretty much been doing for the past like couple days while I've been stuck in bed is watching Netflix and YouTube and Hulu. As you can see, I am on episode 10 of season 14 of Say Yes to the Dress, and I was not on episode 10 yesterday. I was on a much earlier episode, and so I need new things to do. By the time this goes up, obviously, one, probably be way further in Say Yes to the Dress, but also it will have been later in the day, but this still applies, because I have to rest for much later, or much more time than just today. Suggest some shows, some movies, whatever, on Hulu or Netflix, or I don't even care, because I need to fill my day with something other than people rejecting a bunch of dresses. Like, I love this man, but this show is taking over my life. And so, please suggest something else. I am losing my mind. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so I just remembered that at the beginning of this vlog, I said that this wouldn't be a day in my life video. Oh, excuse me. That's kind of what this has turned into. Which is not what I want it to be, because I do want to make one of those at some point. So because of that, I shall end this now. Expect a day in my life video at some point, because I have discovered that I really do like vlogging, and I think I like it more than sitting in front of a camera, setting everything up, getting really anxious about whether or not things are framed correctly and in focus, and whether I sound okay, and then throwing the footage away. So I think I might vlog more often, / vlog really often, ? Guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna end it. Expect more videos, hopefully. Please keep me accountable, someone. I really want to film more, but I never do. But I really want to change that, because I really like making videos. I hope this video turns out okay, and I actually upload it. I better upload this. I'm manifesting it. I'm going to upload this video, because I need to upload something, and I don't hate it. But yeah, so thanks for watching my boring, almost entirely bed vlog, of me talking about health things and Say Yes to the Dress. And expect another video at some point in the near future. I'm gonna try to upload weekly. My banner says weekly-ish, so that's probably closer to what I will have my upload schedule be. But consistency is key, so I'm gonna try to upload weekly. So tune in at some point within the next week or so, and hopefully I'll have a video up. Expect a Pride vlog at some point, probably, because Pride is next Saturday, and today is Thursday, I believe, of the week before. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching it, and I'll see you soon. Bye. One more thing. I know I just said bye, but I just thought of something as I turned the camera off. I think I've realized why I like vlogging, which is cool. I think it's because when I want to film, I'll randomly realize at points in the day, like, oh, I should film something right now. And then I won't want to anymore randomly after that. But with vlogging, if I'm like, oh, I want to film something right now, I literally just film something, and then the moment's over, and then I do it again later. I don't have to sit there for half an hour and film consistently, even though I get bored halfway through because my brain gets bored by things. This is wild. I love vlogging. I'm gonna vlog super often. Wow. What an epiphany. Okay, now I'm actually gonna say bye. Goodbye.